Okay, so for exercise 4.16, what we need to do is rewrite both the list file and remove file methods so that they use your valid index method. So this is what, part of the power of Java is that you can write these methods that then you can reuse in other places. So it's use your valid index method to check their parameter instead of the current Boolean expression. They should only call get or remove on the array list if valid index returns true. So let's look in here, and so there are a couple of things. We're going to use the valid index method, and we're going to use it to replace the current Boolean expressions in list file and remove file. So let's see, what are those Boolean expressions right now? Let's see, list file and remove file. Okay, so right now we see these two Boolean expressions. Here's a Boolean expression, index greater than or equal to 0. So this is checking to see if the index is right. Oh, look at that. This is basically the expression that we used, right, in valid index. That's right here. Right. So we added the extra check to see that that files weren't null. And actually what we could do is here we could even, to abbreviate it even more, we could say return files not equal to null and, because the way that these expressions get evaluated is if this one fails, it'll immediately return a false. It won't even bother checking these other guys. So we don't have to worry about this being evaluated and some exception being raised. So we can actually just do the whole thing just like that. And so this call to valid index is going to replace this expression, and it's going to replace this expression. All right. So so this whole expression returns a Boolean value that's either true or false, right? And our method here also returns either a true or a false. So we can replace the expression with the method call because they both evaluate to Booleans. They both evaluate to the same data type. So we can say here, if valid index, then do that. And right here, same thing. We can say if valid index, yoink, and that compiles with no errors. So I'll let you test it out just to make sure that it works. But you always want to test this stuff to make sure it works. But but that's the basic idea. All right. So then, if you have any more questions, just go ahead and shoot me another email.